Oh, I was like, okay, thank you.
It's top right here. Yeah, no, it takes an MIT degree to open those these days. So, and if you could introduce yourselves before you ask your first question, just so we can all start getting to know one another. Okay, Coach?
All right. Well, first of all, thanks for all our fans that came out. I think every game we're getting more and more people coming out, and it really helps us. It just makes it a fun environment. It's electric in there when we're going on our runs, and just energy in the building is awesome, and that's what you want. But no, just proud of our players. Being 10-0 is definitely a blessing, and just we want to just continue to bring joy to the community in everything we do, especially during a dark time. And I'm happy that we can put some smiles on people's faces.
Sorry, Caroline Darneen, USA Today for the win. Coach, I'm going to start with McKenna, and then I'll jump to McKenna. But what does she bring dynamic-wise to the offense, and then also just creating havoc and transition and all of the things that McKenna does for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's I love seeing her flourish, and walk into her potential because I mean, I told her when I first got here, I didn't think so, she was just a shooter, and she actually had a chance to display that because there was a lid on the basket for her first couple games, and she was she was doing other things. She was playing defense, she was rebounding. She had back-to-back games with like 8 boards, getting out in transition, finishing at the rim, things like that. So now that she's gotten her confidence back with a three-point shot, and then she's truly a versatile player, and I'm just happy to see her displaying that.
And kind of in that sense, I think it was since the start, when you hit your first three, it's now, if I've done the math correctly, which is never a guarantee, I think you're 9 for 18 from three. And then today with 22 points, your best outing as a Cavalier. What has been the difference for you getting out of that slump and just seeing the ball go through the hoop?
Yeah, I think it's really the support I get from my coaches and my team. I talked about this a couple games ago, but obviously I hadn't got off to a good start. But I always say, like, everyone in that gym is behind me. Like, the whole community, I feel like, is behind me. The coaching staff's behind me. The players are behind me. So that makes it really easy for me to, like, just get my confidence back and just keep shooting when I know that they believe in me and they believe in my shot. And now that I got the first few ones going, I hope it'll continue for the rest of the season.
I'm Michael Curran, Wahoo's 24/7. Coach, I believe this was McKenna's first start of the season. What went into that decision, and basically what went into that?
Just team decision, and she made the most of her minutes, and that's what we needed.
London and Katie also had their 2 highest outputs of the day. What did you see from them on offensive end?
Well, London, I've been on London a little bit because I just want her to, continue to believe in herself. I think London is a phenomenal scorer from multiple places. She too is versatile. We have a lot of versatility on our team, and I believe in, using everything they have in their bag, not putting them in a box. So for London, even though she's great on the block, I still want her to be able to shoot 15-footers and then stretch it to the 3. So, just her believing in herself. She's, it's been a rough time, I think, for everybody, and I'm just going to continue to pour into her and run plays for her. And today, she just went out there with confidence and did what we know she can do.
Yeah, hey, Coach. Ann Parker Coleman from CBS 19 Sports. You guys outshot UNCW 42-14 in the second half. I think it was a week ago. You kind of said, yeah, right? That's a crazy stat. But a week ago, you had said, you thought your team was better shooters than you had kind of displayed. So talk a little bit about that today and just that improvement.
Yeah, no, I said I knew we were. I didn't think.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I just think that everything is just kind of an adjustment period. The pace that we play at, style of play, things like that. Our players have definitely bought in, but, just seeing some of those results in game situations just took a little time. I think we have great shooters, and some of them haven't even displayed that yet. So I think as we continue to play games, we're just going to get better and better. And also, I did mention that we were playing so many games back-to-back, we didn't have a chance to really practice. And we had a really good practice right before that Penn State game and worked on some zone offense and things like that. So we got better. And I think once we get to, like, finals week and we have a chance to work on us, we'll continue to get better.
London, it was impossible to find or watch the Penn State game, but it appeared that, without a lot of money, I guess, but it appeared that it was a quick start to that game, another quick start today. That's been the first couple games, the first quarter, I think there were some slow struggles. What has been the difference in getting off to a quick start?
Just growth. We talk about that a lot. Coach Mox has been emphasizing that in the first quarter we got to come out with the punch and just start first and punch back if they punch us first. Does that make sense?
punch first.
Yeah.
And keep punching.
And keep punching, but really just come out and start right away. Don't like wait. Basically get our own momentum and like make it ourselves. And at Penn, we had our little section of fans, but we had to really create like our own energy. So yeah, just growth and creating our own energy.
Coach, you've mentioned versatility a couple times. Is that something that you were pleasantly surprised as not just arriving at UVA, but having these first 10 games under your belt now, the versatility of the players that you inherited here? Was that something that you got more of than you maybe thought you were when you walked in?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said that a couple times, like when I first got here. So I didn't really, watch too much last year. I was coaching my own team and things like that. But when I first got here from the first workout, I was like, wow, So at that point, yeah, I was a little surprised. But since then, I've just been excited to continue to get better and help them understand all the things that they have in their bag and what versatile styles they can bring and things like that.
For the players, I think 3 quarters today afternoon, today, you held them under 10 points. Do you realize defensively when you're locked in and doing that, or is it I'm already getting those from here? And I guess is that something that like you can feel it ratcheting up, like when you get a couple rebounds or get those misses? Like what is it like intensity-wise as you haven't seen the ball go in the hoop for them for a while?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it especially helps being home. I think like our fans this year have just been amazing, and like as soon as we get like a couple stops and then we are able to turn that into offense, like we really feed off of that. And you'll see like as a team we bring our own energy. Like everyone's up on the bench at all times giving to each other, but it really helps to have all our fans and like the whole community behind us. So I think we're really able to feed off that energy and translate into our game.
Yeah, she said it. I mean, we don't really notice. Sometimes I don't even notice the score when we're up and just the momentum is going our way. Like sometimes you're just playing. So like she said it perfectly. Don't take that in a wrong way.
I
though.
didn't say,
You know what I
anything.
mean?
I laughed. I didn't say anything. No, I noticed the score, but no.
On that note, thank you, ladies.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Like, don't take it in a bad way.
You're like, oh, did we win?
Sometimes I'm looking up and I'm like, oh, wow. We're up by a lot.
London, we won today, just so you know.
Right.
I know.